allow it. She allow it. But anyway,
shout out to Young Hollywood Don, and as he would say when he skips a video, shut up, bitch.
Feeling like Jesus, trying to run 2 million up like P. Rest why they always cheese.
What's that word, YouTube family, man? Y'all already know the score and who it is, man. It's your humble host, Crispy Clean Cliff, over here at Cliff For Real TV, man, where we do what we do it, because can't nobody do it better, bro. Simple. We're going to switch it up a little bit today, man. We finna go over one of these rap, news, and street politics videos. We done did this before. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Rap News and Street Politics. Matter of fact, let me subscribe from my second channel. Oh, I'm already subscribed. I'm already subscribed from the second channel.
Shout out to New Bloods.
Now, the title to this video is The Pirus Declared War on the Neighborhood Crips. 4 Extra versus King Pill and Bompton G Uno. We finna just go ahead and get off into it. I know I done missed a couple of days.
I'm not gonna skip over this. Look at him. We're kind of like twinning. You feel me? Me and him both got pink shirts on.
Y'all kind of match it today. You feel me? Days of dialogue between King Pill, 4 Extras, and now Aaron the Plumber. So Aaron the Plumber and 4 Extra is actually catching that fade. King Pill completely blew it. You other dig what I mean? And I'm assuming that they're going to probably go through some of that stuff here, so I don't have to do it here. So let's just get into it. I think really 4 Extra didn't want that fade with your boy King.
Why you say that?
Because I seen a video where he was turning down the fade, kind of like, you feel me, talk about calling him a bum and a crackhead, you know. But like, if we locked up, it doesn't matter who call out that damn fade. You feel me? You gonna accept that fight. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just crazy to see somebody that stand on business the whole time in his conversations, talking about he whoop on niggas and whoop, and then when somebody call you out for a fade, like in real life, to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're getting paid for it or not. They call you out in real life, bro. You handle that. You feel me? Wait, bro. I ain't for the whole job. Not too long. Let's get into it.
Check out 12 years on me. All you do is bust my shit. This is Marks, blood. Barlins. Watch this, though. My body's so sore, bro. I swear to God. Oh my God.
Dang, they jumped. They jumped.
We on Slauson.
Bro, they put balls on bro.
Wow. Why they decide to jump the dude that looked the most sus? This look sus as hell. Man, it was like,
why beat up a rapper where there's other gangsters out there that beat up? It's real gangsters. This nigga an entertainer.
Y'all want to beat up the mascot of the game.
The mascot, for real. Y'all beating up the mascot. Y'all ain't getting props for that shit.
Y'all not really taking out OGs, team players, feel me? Real star shooters, feel me? I just from the bread up.
Hey, I feel it though. Hey, nigga, you want to play like you out there in that, you feel me? You in this field, bro. Hey, it can happen to you too. You know what I'm saying?
But I swear to God. Oh my God.
Dang, they jumped. They jumped.
We on Slauson.
Gangland. We outside with this. Where we at? On Fagan what? What is this? Fagan what? Vernon?
All the real memories out there.
Fagan Vernon out here live and direct.
Beating up a real man.
What about?
Run the gang, gotta slide first. Which one is the gang? You gotta dodge first. Hit him in his brain, make his eye.
Run is outside. And,
King Pill remind me of like one of the homies niggas used to be up on the, you know what I'm saying, and be out there in trouble on the street corner all day. They be like, bro, why you always in shit, bro? Hey man, we about to eat one of these burgers, bro, that's on fire too, man, while we reacted. one of these hot burgers while we reacted to the video too.
Shout out to Angry Chicks. I don't know if they're called Angry Chick or Angry Chicken.
Angry Chicken. Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in a grave on a t-shirt. Niggas say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Palomar's Park, put the P first.
Ain't giving no passes over here, 100 killer boys on the set. What the f, nigga? Give me this rag on Pyro.
Rap News Street Politics, the best hood channel on YouTube, and we back in the streets with some dangerous implications between the neighborhood Crips and the Pirus. So we know recently we seen King Peel and G-Uno pull up to the West Side 40s, flamed all the way up. We know it's a lot of back and forth going on with King Peel trying to catch this fade with 4 Extra. But the key thing that y'all gotta realize that it's not really about this fade now that he's linked up with G-Uno, who's from West Side Treetop Piru. Now we know King Peel is repping 456 Island Piru and Pomona. Pomona's still LA County. I'm very familiar with the island as well. But they not gonna be in the mix of LA politics. But like I said, when he's rolling with dudes like G-Uno from Treetop, the implications really get blown up in this situation. And this really stems from 2 high-profile situations that transpired between the Treetop Pirus and the neighborhood Crips. The first one, which is the...
Be honest with you, I knew a couple LA Treetop cats, you know what I'm saying, some great street Uber cats, you know what I'm saying, I know some LA cats, you feel me, that's really, but you know what I'm saying, like them Treetop and them cats from where Kingpin from, you feel me, they really, to me, what we call weirdos, like, with the game, because they really out there, like, they'll bang on any set type, you feel me? They like sharks. They real sharks. They gonna eat anything, you feel me?
Crash out.
All right.
Most recent being the death of Slim 400 from Treetop, who was killed by Tiny Doughboy from West Side neighborhood Menlo Crip. The second situation was the murder of Draco. Now, you know, we all heard the allegations of everything that happened that night when Draco was killed, where allegedly somebody in YG's entourage had got up on Draco. And we know Draco was cool with the neighborhood Crips from the 30s to the 100s. And primarily the 30s, the 40s, the Coast, and the Rolling Hunters. And we know YG is also
the 30s, the 40s, and the Rolling Coast. I'm not even gonna no.
Oh, you scared?
Nah.
Crip and blood, you feel me? I know. So, hey man, you got to have that brain heart, bro.
I'm just not lying with nothing.
I'm happy that you're not like that, son. And I love you because I raised you. Feel me?
Don't kind of knew a lot of people. There was just no reason for me to join. Shit, we was doing bad, but we wasn't doing that bad.
And you just let me know, man. I just did a good job.
So from Treetop, a very close affiliate of G-Uno. And the situation that happened with Slim...
That, and I never got close with, between people. I stay with people, I hung out with them. But I never got like clicky.
400. You know, I heard many different stories of exactly why it happened. I can't necessarily say that it was straight gang banging shit. But of course, when you got somebody from Treetop and somebody from Menlo, and you see the results, the gang banging shit is gonna be the foundation of the situation.
Shout out to Hollywood Dawn. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, because I heard this Slim 400.
Look, Hollywood Dawn was my favorite person to watch. Whenever I like watching rap channels, I'm like, I look at Hollywood Dawn as an example for rap channel.
Right.
Hey, baby mama's other baby daddy actually did that to him, but I don't know.
Slim 400 got killed in Inglewood, but again, Tiny Doughboy also used to stay on 118th and Raymond, not too far from Inglewood. But overall, that situation was somewhat personal. The neighborhood Crips are still responsible.
That's that cat that got shot like a gang of times, right? He got famous for it, right?
Who? What was his name?
400 or something.
I have no idea. I never heard of this guy before.
For killing Slim 400, who we know was
Slim
a top
400.
affiliate of YG and a respected member from Treetop. So those two.
I heard music from him, but I don't think I've ever, like
they drilled down on him, they shot him up, and he was still out there rapping, and the boy made money or whatever, you feel me?
No. I think you're thinking of Skilla, baby. Or Skilla.
Okay.
Two situations alone
Skilla is from Detroit.
Pulled the Pirus into the spotlight even further with the state team, neighborhood Crip, and Inglewood beef, and Treetop being in the middle of it. Now we know YG be around a lot of blood or Piru members. We know for sure he be with Act Right from neighborhood Piru in Inglewood, and he be with Baby Doc from Inglewood family. And we seen how the 40s reacted when Indian Red Boy was killed in Hawthorne. They was doing a lot of dissing against the Inglewood Bloods. And the Inglewood Pirus and Bloods, and especially Avenue Piru, are still locked in a deadly war with the neighborhood Rolling Honey Crips.
Yeah, I remember that Indian Red Boy situation because I was actually in LA. I was in Inglewood, matter of fact. Me and my brother, we was in Inglewood. That happened in Hawthorne, but we was out there when that happened, bro. I know a lot of people always...
It's crazy. It's a reaction video to a reaction video.
To a reaction video.
Like Inception.
Hey, but I react to real reactors real factors who be out. You know what I'm saying? So
say, Cliff, bro, you always...
when you watch us, that's what we reacted to real reactions to, and real music.
Bro, we reacted to this guy because we saw his channel. We like what he's doing, feel me? We want to react to his content, feel me? Shout out his content, feel me?
Bro, I live on the West. How many times I gotta tell y'all that? Cliff, bro, you only focus...
And he live he live in the area we live in, feel me? He's real West Coast native, feel me?
Man, you be riding Cali, bro. I live out west. I be in Cali, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I've been living out west for 15 years, y'all. I seen Nipsey Hussle, one of Nipsey's first concerts, bro. He was on stage with Big U and Black Sam. I'm just saying, that's how...
Free Big U, man. Free Big U, man.
Like I said, you really got his stamps. You're a real West Coast character.
How long I been out west, bro? And Nipsey wasn't even famous yet. He wasn't even famous yet, bro. That's how long I've been out here.
Part-time, UG, 111, Block is going up in this section, and we know Draco had close ties to this section as well, as we see Ralphie be with these dudes in this section. And we also see YG with dudes not only from Bounty Hunters, but also people from BPS, who are top enemies to the 40s. And we know Draco was rolling with dudes from 40s and 30s. But we also seen them be tightening with the Coast, just like Ralphie is now with these young Sting Team members. And the Coast is another set that directly beef with other Pirus. Predominantly 11A East Coast and 190 East Coast Block Crip are going to be the closest hoods from neighborhood beefing with these Compton and Carson Pirus. Yeah. The 11A's for
like in LA, they like really gangbang, you know, it'd be like right around the corner from each other, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a gang right here, then a gang right here, you know what I'm saying, a blood gang here, a Crip gang here, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta really be careful where you at in LA, you know what I'm saying? It's no joke. You see the patterns out there, you see what I'm saying? It's like, they like right across the street from each other type stuff, you feel me?
Bro, it's always so unfortunate. No matter wherever city it is, bro, if there's a street named Martin Luther King, there's always hecka gangs around it. Like even inside, there's hecka gangs around Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King Park, that's like what? That's a Fruit Ridge, right?
That old park.
Old park.
That's crazy.
Show beefing with NWA, Nella West Athens, in Athens Park, Miller, Westside Piru, and Campanella Park. And we know the 190 is not only beefing with the Carson Pirus, but also all the Compton Pirus as well. And we know when you beef with one East Coast set, you beefing with all of them. So that also travels all the way up to the 6-pack. And some things did transpire with Chef Boy from Westside Piru and some of these Westside rolling Crips. Now, there was that situation where he got on camera and he had some tears out his eyes when he said the 30s had jumped on him. And we know the 30s and 40s share a really tight-knit bond over here in this section. Now, Westside Piru and Harlem are not.
I had that crying on camera. He said, I'm crying. Let me get on the camera. Couldn't wait until after he got a little healed up. Wasn't crying. Nah, let me film. Let me film while I'm crying, man.
Nah, man, sometimes, like I said, some people that's in social media, like I said, bro, you want to still be in tie with your street shit, but you so used to this camera, you jump in front of this camera, you know.
That's like the first thing you do. All the first thing you do after getting beat up, get in your car, start crying, and start recording.
I just seen fools beat up, mad as hell, man, crashing out. So,
for real. Hold on.
You know, it goes both ways.
Close to each other, but we see how that situation played out.
They stumped bro so bad, bro started crying, man.
Well,
and that was probably because it hurt his soul just that much. It probably hurt his soul just that much. He probably knew he had to go slide or something like that, bro.
They bumped into Chef Boy. Now, Chef Boy, I have been hearing some bad things about Chef Boy. I can't say, I don't know if those is true, but I do know Chef Boy got one of the hottest records out in the city right now. And this situation with King Pill and G-Uno is shining a light on what's going on with Pirus and Westside Rollins. So this is why this situation.
If you guys wonder, we did say this is Angry Chicken, but we didn't say the hotness. This is Angry Chicken, angry hot chicken. Like, you know Angry Chicken, you live inside? Or like in California, you know Angry Chicken, bro? You know angry is the hottest stuff they can go. And you have to sign a waiver before you can get this.
Bro, you know it's terrible when the mascot of the company is doing the dab. The chicken is literally doing the dab.
Can we, like, I don't know how red it is on camera. Can't see it. It's pretty red. It's not super red though.
You ready?
Oh, we doing a big bike? Like how? What we like? We gotta really like.
Bro, bike.
With King Pill and G-Uno specifically pulling up with they homies to the 40s is bigger than just a fade with 4 Extra. We seen King Pill pulling out Blick and talking about head taps, putting it on Island. These are some serious games being played.
We on Slauson, nigga. Yeah, nigga, whenever y'all niggas hit Cali, nigga, tap in with the King Pill, nigga. Yeah, I'ma get you what you need, nigga.
Gangland. We outside with this shit, nigga. Where we at? On Fagan. What?
Go to LA, you need to hit Kingpin. This is incriminating himself so much. I swear, people be acting like FBI don't be using Instagram.
I just told you what the boy was about.
What? What is this? Fagan what? Vernon? Fagan Vernon out here live and direct, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
We all
see that right there is primarily the reason why I did not do the video about King Pill and 4 Extras fade not happening, because I already knew that by the time that I got back to my computer and started making content again, that somebody was gonna already cover it. Yeah, man, I think King Pill blew it for that, bro. And I guess it just might start something off, but I highly doubt that 4 Extras himself would throw himself out the window for this situation. We're going to go through another video. We're not going to just go through this one, because Flacco made a video, Hoodie from the Hood made a video.
My guy's been to a pickle. That's delicious. This chicken is so good, bro, but it's so hot.
It is on fire.
I say it's been days. I missed a couple of days, so we're gonna just go through. We're gonna go down the line today.
No, there are some East Side rules that are just down king from the 40s and the 30 rules and the 40 rules, but they really more focused on the 4-pack, the Avalons, and the Broadways. We don't see a lot of situations that transpire between them and the West Side 40s. But we did see the East Side 30 rules dealing with BPS, where we seen one of their members do a record with E Killer from the Baby Stones, and we know where that situation lies between the Baby Stones, BPS, 4Extra, and the 40s. So this Pirus shit is not far from the West Side 40s. But nonetheless, I would say this situation is for sure completely connected to neighborhood.
And don't get it wrong, it's Pirus, Damu, Blood. So it's all different game.
Crip and Pirus beef.
Oh my god. I just won $60,000 for my car crash from this app from my phone.
These niggas know it's bragging. I put a 50 and a 40 just to see what happened. They on some Call of Duty shit cause these niggas camping. I'm outside every day, I'm trying to see what's happening. You in the house with a blower, I don't need practice. If them niggas put up on me, why they didn't pack me? And if them niggas put up on me, why they didn't clap me? Is it cause I banged the rules and I'm real active?
Now we know King Pillars kind of came out of left field with his whole persona that he's put out there, and a lot of people really take him to be a crash out and a joke. And that's kind of how it's.
That was fire, I'm not gonna lie. That song was fire. I don't know why I couldn't post it. Look, you heard that song?
I heard everything, but I can't hear everything because this chicken is hot.
You didn't hear it.
Woo!
I already knew that by the time that I got back to my computer and started making content again, and somebody was gonna already cover it. Yeah, man, I think King Pill blew it for that, bro. And I guess it just might start something off, but I highly doubt that 4Extra himself would throw himself out the window for this situation. We're gonna go through another video. We're not gonna just go through this one because Flacco made a video. Hoodie from the Hood made a video. Like I said, it's been days. I missed a couple of days, so we gonna just go through. We're gonna go.
Like you said, a lot of people made this video. A lot of people looked at this video, and to me, you can't really judge this video off of one video. Until you get your receipts and everything, that's what's up.
Go down the line today, bro.
No, there are some East Side rules that are just down King from the 40s. In the 30 rules and the 40 rules, but they really more focused on the 4-pack, the Avalons, and the Broadways. We don't see a lot of situations that transpire between them and the West Side 40s. But we did see the East Side 30 rules dealing with BPS, where we seen one of their members do a record with E Killer from the Baby Stones, and we know where that situation lies between the Baby Stones, BPS, 4Extra, and the 40s. So this Pirus shit is not far from the West Side 40s. But nonetheless, I would say this situation is for sure completely connected to neighborhood Crip and Pirus beef.
These niggas know it's bragging. I put a 50 and a 40 just to see what happened. They on some Call of Duty shit cause these niggas camping. I'm outside every day, I'm trying to see what's happening. You in the house with a blower, I don't need practice. If them niggas put up on me, why they didn't pack me? And if them niggas put up on me, why they didn't clap me? Is it cause I banged the rules and I'm real active?
Now we know King Pillars kind of came out of left field with his whole persona that he's put out there, and a lot of people really take him to be a crash out and a joke. And that's kind of how his character has played out in a few different situations. But we've seen him watch how 4Extra blew up with the extra out gang banging in the phase. And he's kind of turned into the Blood Pirus version of that, but putting a little bit more on it. But I paid attention to a situation.
Right there, that's a prison. That's a prison exercise.
Can't lie. You want like the Blood Crip Mac to me.
When Munchie B sat down with Dulo from Athens Park. And y'all make sure y'all go check out our Athens Park and 11A video.
Shout out to Munchie, man.
Was in that video and
he got ranked and man,
this almost for me, cause I'm on fire.
No, I'm on fire too.
Shout out to him and Munchie B. But when Munchie B sat down with Dulo, we seen Dulo vouching for King Pill's gang banging behind the walls.
I don't think that man be lying. And you could tell what's trolling, and you could tell what's, you know what I'm saying, because his stories be checking out. Like,
I be reading some of the comments. They be like, man, this dude gotta be lying. He ain't lying. We was up in that thing tripping. He was tripping.
And I think, honestly, that's the most important thing when I think about this whole situation.
Now, no disrespect to fam. I'm pretty sure he probably not lying. But we heard Brick Baby vouch for Crip Mac And then he came back later and said, oh, Crip Mac was in there getting beat up by the brim. So I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
In its entirety, because Dulo is somebody who has a strong reputation. Like I said, go check that APB video out. But I would trust in Dulo's word when he vouched for King Pill when he didn't have to.
Okay.
Like I said, 456
Shout out to
has
Dulo.
nothing to do with these politics out here, and APB isn't a Piru set. He said King Pill was like that behind the walls. And I know that's contrary to what a lot of people believe, but this also goes into what I'm saying in regards to this not being a game, especially when these dudes is in the 40s, regardless of where they at in the 40s. They pulling sticks out. We seen them riding down Slauson. Like I said, the fact that G Uno is involved turns this shit into a whole different situation. And I think some real dangerous games being played when you pulling up to people's hoods like this, especially from the proximity of where your hood is. Pomona and Compton, nowhere near the 40s, and I'm sure they had some of their members with them in this situation. When you in territories like this, things can honestly, truly go left and get cracking.
Wanna join the gang, gotta slide first. Which one is the gang? He gotta die first. Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in a grave on the T.
Was that Caribou?
That was
Caribou in this boy video.
I watched
with them in this situation.
That music video. No,
when you in territories like this, things can honestly, truly go left and get
Caribou.
Wanna join the gang, gotta slide first. Which one is the gang? He gotta die first. Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in.
Oh my bad. It was Caribou.
Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him.
Caribou. Shout out to Caribou.
To get back in that stew.
Wow.
Put him in a grave on a t-shirt. Niggas say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Palomar's Park, put the P first. Patrolling through the set till my feet hurt. Patrolling. Go get the Corvette, nigga, reverse. Them traps ain't a threat, nigga, we worse.
And another situation that we can't look past is how YG was cool with Nipsey when he was alive. Treetop and 6-0 being on good terms around the time the 6-0s had some serious issues.
Miss that nigga Nipsey, uncle, man. Nipsey. Miss you, bro. I'm on fire up in here, bro.
Issues with the 40s. But fast forward into recent times, there was also that awkward bump in YG had with C-Mac. Now the thing with G Uno, we watched what Hoodie Hood said about this, who's also from 40s and Dago. Shout out to his channel for showing he questioned why G Uno would attach himself to a situation like this. Why would he put it?
Okay, so rap news and street politics that already went over Hoodie from the hood, so we just gonna see what he got to say.
Gangsta on the line. Why would he put his hood on the line? I think there's two reasons that go along with that. Number one, it's already up with the neighborhoods and the Pirus. That's for sure. Regardless of proximity, and we're gonna talk about where it's really cracking at between the Hundreds and the Avenue Pirus. So that's the main factor that's really incentivizing G Uno being with pulling up to the 40s. And again, his homie.
I'll be back.
My son tapping out. You see this?
No, I'll be back.
He got to go run and go get him some milk. I just want everybody to know this. You feel me? I'm a truest. I'm the realest. I'm the unbeatable. They can't stop me. They can't stop me.
He's allegedly being involved with knocking down Draco, along with Slim 400 being killed by a member from Neighborhood Menlos. Number two, we know G Uno is a well-respected member of his set. It's been said that he's reputable in his set. He's put it down behind the walls. But I still can't get past the fact that he jumped out with that snitch G face to start his internet career. And I think that's bad discernment that he shows when dealing with people. So I think it's a...
Hey, in G Uno defense, bombed in G Uno! In G Uno defense, I don't think he knew G-Face was a rat, bro, when he popped out with him. A lot of people didn't know he was a rat, man, but just he was popping it so much that they wouldn't look into his background. And yeah, turn out he's a rat.
Bit of that, some beef going on, and not really being able to read situations. My thing is G-Face is a federal snitch, and he was attached to that dude from the hip. So, you know, I still can't put that past him when getting himself in situations. You know what I'm saying? So this is another reason why things could truly go left with these dudes pulling up to these West Side or East Side neighborhood crib sets as Pirus and banging the way they are. But this also may be a twist, given the fact that since King Pill is not involved in LA and Compton politics, especially between the Pyru and the neighborhood Crips out here, it could be G Uno has the ulterior motive and is the one trying to press play on pulling up to the West Side 40s or any neighborhood Crip set. Again,
that boy King Peel said that he grew up around the Limes. Not grew up, but he politicked and bombed it for a time, so that might be the reason why. Because he is, like, when I first ran into Cross King Peel, it was through homies that bombed it, bro. And I'm like, oh, okay. And the whole situation happened behind the scenes behind that. Shout out to all my boys, all my dogs out there in Pomona, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Pomona. That's where
crazy,
it was from. Yeah, they loony out there. They crazy. You feel me? No, what do they call it? No pause on nothing they do. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no shame on it. You feel me? They care less, man. They remind me a lot like the Bay Area, but gangbanging. You know what I mean? Real hard out there. I don't know where my son going. He just really taking a break, timing out sometimes because his mouth is on fire, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for your boy, the champ. You know, I go hard, and I just want to thank everybody that's out there that supported me in this fire chicken sandwich. You know, I know y'all was, rooting for your boy. You know, thank you.
Bro, my bad, bro. I had to get more ice.
Yeah.
Is directly correlated to what's going on in a real way in the streets. King Pill, not so much. And we just seen them recently go on that press run in New York with the New York Blood. So it looked like they went out there, had a good time, and came back home looking to stomp on shit. And I believe G Uno will have a little bit more influence behind that situation. And then some people may ask about the Dodie 6 situation, being on Kendrick album. Kendrick, of course, having affiliations with the West Side Pirus. Now we see Hitter J3 kind of make a statement about that shit when Dodie from 40s was crashing out, and he said whatever he said about Kendrick. Hitter said he tried to reach out, but he eventually just said, fuck Dodie. He ain't got nothing for him because of what he said about his homie. So like I said, more tension with the neighborhoods and the Pirus, and that's what.
And when they fall out with each other, bro, they fall out with each other too. They be tearing shit up out there.
Situation directly correlating with the 40s and the West Side Pirus. Now, for sure, that's some music shit. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt it's on any gangbanging shit. But as we know, dealing with gang members, things can really turn into some gangbanging shit real quick. But aside from that 11-8 NWA beef, we touched on that when we covered that video. Some more Pirus and neighborhood Crips that have really got cracking is right here in the Hunnids.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end that particular video up right here. Because, like I said, I do have a couple of videos that I wanted to go through. Now, let's go to Hoodie from the Hood.
At first, I didn't get it. I didn't.
Nah, we don't react to his whole entire video. But, which one react that part? Okay. Go down to his video, see the whole entire video. His link will be in the description, like I said earlier.
And subscribe and like, man, what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work. You feel me? Woo! I'm still sweating for that chicken. You know that fire burn.
No kind. Tell us what you guys want to see. You feel me? Tell us what you like him. You know me?
He'll do it. You feel me? I ain't gonna do it.
What's the deal, y'all? It's P Thuggin back at it again with another video, and I got some new content for y'all. But before we get into it, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that like button.